Anytime anyone insists that they are entitled to dump on you, they would never insist on doing that if there was no opportunity for them to actually carry it out. Let me explain. Let's say someone's in a car, okay, and the car right in front of them suddenly stops. So the driver puts his feet on the brakes in order to stop the car. And he's upset, he's furious. And he picks up his baseball bat and he gets out of the car to smash the windows of the car in front of him to teach the guy a lesson. You don't just stop like that in the middle of the road. Are you out of your mind? And the guy is correct. You shouldn't just stop like that in the middle of the road. You can cause accidents. But on his way to the car in front of him, he sees that the guy next to him has many machine guns with him. And he's not even sure whether they're loaded or not. So then suddenly he moves back to his car because he realizes, no. Him with those machine guns, with all those bullets, and me with this baseball bat, I'm done. Or if it's a police officer that walks around a bit with an arrogant attitude, the people there think, who does he think he is? So they try to tell him to the face that they think he's an asshole. They tend to smack him in the face and put him in his place. No, because he's a police officer. If they go too far with him, he can make a report and they can be behind bars for a while. Or the police officer can even pull out his gun and shoot him and pretend like he was only defending himself. So they know they can't afford to dump. So when people feel confident enough to directly display their dissatisfaction, or they dare to openly so-called say to your face what they think about you, which is really them dumping, which is really them projecting onto you. When that happens, you shouldn't appreciate it because it's dump. They should face themselves, try and find solutions for the issues, not dump on you. But realize the moment people feel comfortable enough to do that, or to suggest harm on you if you don't do what they want, it is because they see a possibility to one way or the other get away with it. So when that happens, just remain calm, just appease them where possible so they leave you alone. If they want validation, let them feel validated and they leave. If they want your wallet, just throw your wallet at them, they got your wallet, then they can leave. This whole idea that you should appreciate when people tell you to your face when they feel bad about you is dumb. Why? Because people shouldn't feel comfortable thinking bad about you to begin with. That's not even natural. Secondly, they shouldn't hold on to negative thoughts about you to begin with, because that's unhealthy. And thirdly, they shouldn't blame you for what they hold on against you. And fourth, they shouldn't even consider dumping their tensions on you. And especially not right in front of you. They wouldn't go to a car dealer and insist that they have a right to smash the windows of his cars because he can't stand them. Why? Because they know they will end up in jail. They wouldn't go to the residence of the governor or some politician and act out like that because there's security all over the place. So when people feel confident enough to unload towards you directly, it is because they are confident in their negativity. And people that are confident in negativity, they will actually do it. Okay? For example, someone may not dare to threaten you if they have no gun. But the moment they have a knife or a gun somewhere, they may dare to confront you because they know if you put them in their place, they can escalate with a weapon and run away. Because if they approach you just like that to dump on you and you put them in their place and it escalates, they know that physically they may lose. So they don't want to lose, so they have a weapon as a leverage. Or maybe they have already agreed with other people that if you are rude against them, others will come and deal with you. So they have some type of social or physical leverage that makes them comfortable dumping on you. So what the world tells you, to put people in their place, to confront them, it's all BS. Such advice will bring you more in trouble. See it like this. When someone outraged in darkness and they don't want to face the darkness, they just want to unload it somewhere, that unload is going to happen sooner or later. And they will only unload where they don't have to deal with consequences. Because if they unload on the wrong individual that is able to retaliate, maybe even harder than they did, then they're in trouble. So if there's any type of weakness, any type of vulnerability of yours, where they saw an open door for them to dump, and they have the backup of the environment, they will do it. So anyone who dares to dump into your face or even suggest it, it is because there's a social backup in place. Because if there's no social backup, they wouldn't do it. If you are someone who's valued and loved by the community, they wouldn't dare to do that. Because they know the community will come after them. But if you're someone with a negative reputation, they will likely consider it because people secretly resent you anyway. So a lot of people will want to dump on you, but they just don't do it because they don't want consequences. So if there's a negative climate against you already, people are more confident dumping on you. So what I'm saying in this video is unlearn the coping mechanisms of the world. Don't appreciate when people are so-called honest about their stupidity towards you. And don't feel confident that you can work this out with people. Some people don't want solutions, just want to dump. So de-escalate situation, get rid of them, and enforce repercussions. And that's why always walk in the power, believers. Always. Be at peace.